Craving adventure? These destinations are not for the faint of heart. Let's dive into the most epic spots on Earth for extreme sports lovers. Bear Grylls' voice delivered by Trevelis. Right then, that feeling, eh? The heart pounding in your chest, the wind screaming past your ears, the raw, untamed power of nature challenging you at every turn. That's what we're chasing today. It's not just about the thrill, it's about pushing your limits, finding out what you're truly made of when you're out there, on the edge. These places, they're more than just dots on a map. They're proving grounds. They're where you face your fears head-on and come out stronger, more alive than ever before. I've been to some of the most remote and unforgiving corners of our planet, and let me tell you, there's a unique kind of clarity you find when you're pitting yourself against the elements. It's a primal connection, a reminder that we're part of something vast and wild. Today we're not just looking at extreme sports, we're looking at cathedrals of adventure, places that demand respect and reward courage with experiences that will sear themselves into your memory for a lifetime. So, buckle up. We're about to embark on a journey to 7 of the most mind-blowing destinations for anyone with a thirst for adrenaline. From dizzying heights to raging rapids, frozen cliffs to scorching deserts, these are the spots that will test your mettle and leave you breathless. This is where the wild calls, and the brave answer. Let's get to it. Alright, let's switch gears from water and air to solid ice. We're heading to the rugged San Juan Mountains of Colorado, USA, to a town nicknamed the ice climbing capital of North America, Ouray. When winter descends upon this picturesque mountain town, it transforms into a vertical playground of frozen waterfalls, a mecca for those who find their thrill in ascending sheer walls of ice with axes and crampons. Ouray is unique because of its man-made ice park, the Ouray Ice Park. Carved into the Uncompahgre Gorge, just a short walk from town, this park features hundreds of farmed ice climbs. Sprinklers run down the canyon walls all night, creating an ever-changing tapestry of ice formations, from delicate curtains to massive pillars. It's an incredible feat of engineering and a testament to the town's dedication to this demanding sport. Ice climbing is a serious business. It requires immense physical strength, particularly in your core and upper body, precision, and a cool head. You're relying on the sharp points of your ice axes and crampons to find purchase in the frozen surface. Each swing of the axe, each kick of the boot, has to be deliberate and secure. The ice can be brittle, it can be slushy, it can be rock hard. You have to learn to read it to understand its moods. The feeling of ascending a frozen waterfall is unlike anything else. It's a slow, methodical battle against gravity and the cold. The only sounds are the rhythmic thunk of your axes, the crunch of your crampons, and your own breathing, often ragged in the thin mountain air. Chapter 5. Lauterbrunnen, Switzerland. The Mecca of Wingsuit, flying and base jumping. We're returning to Switzerland, but this time to a valley that holds an almost mythical status in the world of extreme air sports, Lauterbrunnen. This place, with its sheer cliff faces, towering waterfalls and U-shaped glacial valley, is nothing short of breathtaking. But for a certain breed of adventurer, it's more than just beautiful. It's the ultimate launchpad. Lauterbrunnen is a mecca for base jumpers and wingsuit flyers. Now let me be absolutely clear. These are 2 of the most dangerous sports on the planet. Base jumping, leaping from buildings, antennas, spans, bridges, and earth, cliffs, and wingsuit flying, where you essentially turn your body into an airfoil to glide through the air at incredible speeds, carry extreme risks. These are not for beginners, not for the reckless, and require years of dedicated skydiving experience and meticulous preparation. The cliffs of Lauterbrunnen, like the infamous Nose or Murrenflue, offer exit points that are hundreds, even thousands of feet high. For wingsuit flyers, these cliffs provide the perfect launch for high-speed proximity flying, soaring incredibly close to the rock faces and trees. It's a discipline that demands pinpoint accuracy, nerves of steel, and an intimate understanding of aerodynamics and the local terrain. Watching a skilled wingsuit pilot launch from one of these cliffs is a sight to behold. Chapter 6. Zambezi River, Zambia, Zimbabwe, battling monster rapids and Crocs on Africa's wildest waters. Alright, let's leave the silent flight of the wingsuiters and plunge into the roaring chaos of one of the world's premier whitewater destinations, the Zambezi River, forming the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, right below the majestic Victoria Falls. If you're looking for a river that will test your nerve, your strength, and your teamwork, the Zambezi is your beast. This is not a gentle float, this is a full-on aquatic assault course. The section of the Zambezi below Victoria Falls, known as the Batoka Gorge, is legendary for its Grade 5 rapids, some of the biggest commercially run rapids on the planet. We're talking names that strike fear and excitement into the hearts of rafters: Stairway to Heaven, The Oblivion, The Washing Machine, Gnashing Jaws of Death. These aren't just catchy titles, they're accurate descriptions of the liquid mayhem that awaits. Paddling the Zambezi is an exercise in controlled chaos. You're in an inflatable raft with a small team and an expert guide, battling enormous waves, swirling whirlpools and powerful hydraulics that can flip your boat or suck you under in an instant. The water is warm, which is a small mercy because chances are you'll be spending some time in it, whether you plan to or not. The sheer volume of water thundering through the gorge is immense, especially after the rainy season. The rapids are long, technical, and incredibly powerful. It takes teamwork, aggressive paddling, and absolute trust in your guide to navigate these monsters. You're constantly shouting, paddling like your life depends on it, because sometimes it does, and then bracing for impact as you hit another colossal wave. Chapter 7. Huacachina, Peru, Sandboarding, and Dune Buggy Mayhem in a Desert Oasis. For our final destination, we're swapping raging rivers and icy peaks for the scorching sun and towering sand dunes of Huacachina, Peru. This extraordinary place is a true desert oasis, a small village built around a natural lake, completely surrounded by some of the largest sand dunes in South America. It's like stepping into a scene from Lawrence of Arabia, but with a distinctly adrenaline-fueled twist. Huacachina is a paradise for sandboarders and dune buggy enthusiasts. Imagine strapping a board to your feet similar to a snowboard and then launching yourself down the steep face of a massive sand dune. The feeling is incredible. The sand whispers beneath your board as you pick up speed, carving turns, or just bombing it straight down if you're brave enough. Wiping out is a lot softer than on snow, but you'll be finding sand in places you didn't know existed for days. The scale of these dunes is truly epic. Some of them rise hundreds of feet above the oasis, offering panoramic views of the endless desert landscape. Climbing to the top of a big one is a workout in itself with the sand shifting under your feet, but the reward is a thrilling ride down and an incredible sense of freedom. From sky to sea, cliff to canyon, the world is your playground. Which destination tops your bucket list? Like, subscribe, and comment your favorite extreme sport below. Well, there you have it. 7 incredible destinations, each offering a unique way to push your boundaries and experience the raw thrill of adventure. From the icy heights of Ouray to the thundering waters of the Zambezi, the soaring skies above Interlaken and Queenstown, the giant waves of Hawaii, the sheer cliffs of Lauterbrunnen, and the sandy wilderness of Huacachina, these places are calling out to the adventurer in all of us. Remember, extreme sports are about more than just the adrenaline. They're about preparation, respect for nature, understanding your limits, and then finding the courage to push just a little bit further. It's about personal growth, building resilience, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. The feeling of overcoming fear and achieving something you once thought impossible is incredibly empowering. So, what's it gonna be? Which of these epic spots has ignited that fire in your belly? The world is full of challenges, full of beauty, full of opportunities to test yourself. Don't just dream about it, plan it, train for it, and then go out there and do it. Stay safe, be smart, but never lose that spirit of adventure, because ultimately, that's what keeps us feeling truly alive. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Now get out there.